Wait, is this a podcast or is
Yeah,
this a
so
regular video? It's a regular
it's
video.
gonna be it's gonna yeah, it's gonna be a regular video.
It's a
But
people. It's a people. It's a people. Okay, okay.
yeah.
How you
So
going, guys? Let's chat. It's Isaac. That's Juicy. That's Whip. Also known as Brent. Also known as Big Sugar Daddy. And that's
mm-hmm.
James right here. That's James. He
Yeah.
has the giant peach because I'm an original
Mm-hmm.
person that makes original jokes.
Yep.
And what content do you make? I didn't even ask you that. What do you make?
Amazing
I do
content.
reviews on Instagram for games and movies, mostly movies, but
Wait, you're a movie guy?
All bad
Yeah.
takes. All bad takes. Just
Okay,
bad
we're gonna have
take.
you on a movie thing because we'd like reviewing movies over here too, so that'd be fun. But anyways, Summer Game Fest happened. Brent was overly excited about it because his best friend Jeff Keighley was out there representing. You know, we're not gonna touch on every announcement because honestly, not all the announcements hit. So I figured we'll just talk about the ones that we enjoyed, and then just go from there. That being said, James, you're the new guy, so how about you break it, bro? Get it going.
Yeah. So I mean, I'll be completely honest. I ended up just watching the highlights.
Smart man.
But obviously, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth caught my eye. I'm super interested in Alan Wake 2 as well. Although I'm not a fan of them not doing a physical copy. I think I bought a physical copy for every game I've reviewed, and yeah, so I'm not happy about that, but maybe I'll buy it. Obviously Spider-Man 2, but also Lies of P actually looks really interesting. I've kind of been paying attention to that in the background. That looks pretty interesting.
Oh yeah,
that dude looks sick. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Lies of P. I remember when they announced it and I saw it and I was like, "This looks amazing." Because I like Bloodborne. I didn't get to beat Bloodborne because my PS5 or PS4 is cursed and haunted.
Damn.
And it just ejects because a shady snake oil salesman sold me that PS4. But I needed
Welcome to the real world, guys.
I saw that, and the fact that it's not like a AAA developer that's making that, it's pretty well made. I'm assuming it's gonna probably be a shorter game than we're accustomed to, but I do like it. And Pinocchio is one of my favorite Disney movies, and I know it's not related outside of like Pinocchio, but I like the concept of it where you're kind of forced to lie, and I want to know the consequences of lying.
Yeah.
And so I like that concept that they added, along with like I don't know if you remember, they didn't show it in this trailer, but in the past trailer, you saw like I guess they're like hunters, right? It's like these three people carrying like a casket.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
So I'm wondering if like maybe if you tell a lot of lies, they kind of become like a nemesis type of deal where they kind of just show up, and you can either fight them or try to outrun them and escape.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm excited for that game, and the fighting style looks pretty sick.
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, I like that. And Juicy J wasn't there for Final Fantasy VII Remake.
I mean, I watched it. I wasn't there with y'all, but I totally shirked my work duties to watch it.
I think you hopped in a little bit. I think you hopped in for like a second.
Just to let y'all know that I heard y'all, and I literally was just like, get out of my car, and just like watched it. Like, oh, yeah. Oh my gosh, the rumors were true.
I love the fact that Jeff kind of teased us.
Oh god, that was hilarious. Oh my god.
Like no. I thought that was great.
Speaking of Final Fantasy.
Anyways,
and then it was some like DoorDash.
Hey man, people like DoorDash. I don't know, but Brent, what about you, bro?
Okay, so I know it's cliche to say, but definitely the highlight for me was Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Like I've been to this day, Final Fantasy VII Remake is my proudest platinum. It is a game that I got true mastery on. Like I played that game for like close to like 200 hours and just to get the platinum on. And I earned that platinum because I had a full understanding of how the game worked, and it felt really rewarding. And I have been looking forward to doing the exact same thing on Rebirth, because that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep it going. I'm going to do the exact same thing. So I'm really excited. It looked beautiful, by the way. Absolutely stunning. I have a feeling that it's going to be massive. It's like, watch, it's going to be like a 300 gig file size. Watch, it's 2 discs. It's probably going to be huge. It's probably going to be pushing. It's probably going to be over 200 gigs.
I
The
mean, if
file
it's all
size.
quality, and there ain't no issue. If it's all
Yeah.
quality.
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. Of course, Spider-Man 2, getting that collector's edition. I got to get the collector's edition. I although I'm not really interested in a lot of what was shown in the showcase, I think this showcase was still really good.
Great starter.
And that's from
great
someone
starter.
that is from someone who's like, I'm pretty negative about this kind of stuff. I keep my expectations super low and I'm very hardly impressed. And I'd have to say that if my expectations were high, still would have been a great show. I think like he hit it out of the ballpark with this one. Mr. I'm only relevant for 2 times a year. I come out and make my millions twice a year and then disappear until I'm needed again at the end of the year. But no, I thought it was fantastic. I thought it was a great show. So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, for sure, it's a great appetizer to get things going. You
Yeah.
know,
Mhm.
it was a good tasting for sure. Juicy J, what about you, bro?
Bro, there were 2 things that caught my eye. One, Toxic Commando. I know
I was gonna talk about that. I was gonna talk
kinda
about that.
bro, Toxic Commando. I was like, "All right, I'm down with this." It kind of hurt my heart a bit. It's like, this could have been Redfall, you know? In a way, like we could have had this horde base shoot, but whatever. But I liked it. You know,
Okay, yeah. I remember
yeah,
this.
yeah. That one definitely caught my eye. I kind of liked the feel, and it's like, yeah, I can get into this. I think it's gonna be pretty dope. Let's do it. You know, I mean, it's gonna be a horde-based shooter, you know, but we kind of need one this year apparently. So, I'm just saying. But the other one, the one that really caught my eye was Witchfire. I
That
can't
looks
stop
sick.
thinking about that. That
That
looked
looks sick.
sick. I can't stop thinking about that. I mean, the Liza Pie or P Liza the Life of Pi, the Liza Pie, the Liza P does look pretty dope. But Witchfire, I was like, I mean, it's interesting. I'm
It
down
kind
with
of
the
gives you that Doom
mechanics,
feeling, right? Kind of gives
right?
you like a little Doom feel. Yeah.
Doom meets Metal, the Hellsinger one, the Metal Singer or whatever that came out on the,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean on multiple platforms, but it came out on Game Pass at one point. I mean, it doesn't seem like it's gonna be rhythm based like that one is, but it certainly I love the vibe of that, you know.
The
And
aesthetics of
so,
it's nice.
I'm hoping for a non rhythm based, awesome little mobile shooter like that, so first person shooter like that, first person shooter slash fighting.
Okay, this one's coming back to me. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it looked it just I've been think after it, I was thinking about it. And just before the showcase, I was like, "Oh yeah, so what it did catch?" I was like, "It's the first thing that pops up is Witchfire." I'm like, "Hmm." So if it's popping up that much, obviously it caught me, and I'm down with it. Maybe I just like the aesthetic. Maybe I just like to burn random heretics. So I don't know. But I
Uh,
those are the 2 that got me, and of course everything everyone's already said, I think they're all bangers, you know, right now.
yeah.
But those are the 2 that really caught me. One for a personal kind of guilty pleasure, and the other one for I'm down with this. So
So, it's not direct. It's somewhat. So it's somewhat related to the showcase, but about 30 minutes after the showcase ended, Atlas messed up. They released 2 trailers for upcoming Persona games. So there's Persona 5 Tactica, which is like this thing. As much as I love Persona 5, I'm not interested in this particular game. But it has Xbox marketing, which means that it was meant for the Xbox showcase.
Showcase.
Then there was the big one, which was the Persona 3 remake, built in how Persona 5 is. And so that was leaked once again with Xbox marketing. And then about 10 minutes after those leaked, they were subsequently taken down. So someone is getting fired.
unless it was strategic to get people more excited about their showcase.
That's definitely a possibility.
Maybe, maybe I don't know.
Mhm.
I don't know.
But I just thought
definitely
that
is stirring a
I just
pot
thought that
right
was an
now.
interesting add-on. I
Yeah.
just thought that was an interesting add-on too.
Yeah. So I got a couple that I really want to talk about, but I just want to run over these real quick because I did like them too.
Mhm.
Return of Moria, because I'm a big Lord of the Rings fan, and it looks like a crafting survival game, so I'm kind of excited for that.
Yeah.
MK1 looks pretty cool. Even though I'm more of a Street Fighter guy myself, MK1 looks cool, and I just want to see how Jean-Claude Van Damme is as Johnny Cage. I'm excited for that. And one more I want to hit on was Twisted Metal look kind of cool.
The television show?
Yeah, that looked kind
Yeah.
of nice. I'm excited for that. Okay, but the main ones I actually stuck out to me, and like all the ones you guys mentioned, I do agree. Like I mean, I'm happy to see that, but two of them actually caught my eye, and I feel like they were kind of brushed over, which is understandable. First one being Prince of Persia, where they're going
Uh-huh.
back,
Mhm.
to the original side scroller, and I caught it as soon as I saw it, like, is this Prince of Persia?
Mhm.
And sure enough, and I love how he looks. I love the whole design of it. It looks phenomenal. And and I mean, everyone thought it was dead because the remake looked terrible, which they're going back to fix it. And the Assassin's Creed kind of took over Prince of Persia. So it's nice that if Prince of Persia is gonna stay as a side scroller, I'm kind of okay with that. Like I don't mind that. But the other one that kind of caught my attention too is because a lot of people have been asking for this, and it's been coming out as re-releases, HD remasters or little tweaks in here and there, and they came out with an open world game. So it was nice for them to bring back another new Sonic side-scrolling game,
Mhm.
Mhm.
and it looks beautiful.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I
And
might
I know,
actually have to get that.
no, I'm gonna get like I'm a simple guy, okay, and you know, growing up on the NES, Super Nintendo, I played a lot of side scrollers, so
Mhm.
they have a soft spot in here for me. Three like open world is nice and all, but sometimes a side scroller it just hits right. It's simple but yet complex at times. So those are the main two I'm actually excited for. Mainly Prince of Persia though, just for the fact that it's back, and I hope it sells well, so that way the franchise can keep going, and then maybe that could lead to them being like, "Yo, if people still like that, then they sure as hell are gonna like Splinter Cell. Let's get a remake of Splinter Cell.
It's
You
wow.
know?
You were pretty hyped for that Prince of Persia though, and I was like, so I figured you're gonna bring up Prince of Persia. I was like, you know what? But it was good. It was good.
Yeah.
I
Well,
I yeah.
I have nostalgia for it because me and my buddy, I used to stay over at his place all the time because he had a PS2, and we played Prince of Persia all night, like especially Sands of Time. That was the main one we put the most hours in. So yeah, no, I'm excited that that's coming back for sure. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it. I mean, obviously, there's a lot of games out there. We didn't
Mhm.
we didn't touch on all of them.
Mm-mm.
Sorry, but if you guys feel like we missed anything that deserves the spotlight, let us know down in the comments.
Yeah. Yeah, and obviously this is just the start of the shows.
Yeah.
There are certain ones we're looking forward to. I want to kind of leave it on that. We were talking a little bit about, but guys, is there a particular showcase or rather just time slot that that y'all are looking forward to? I'll start off with mine. Mine is the Capcom. I am looking forward to Monday. The Xbox showcase is dope, but
What if Capcom surprised us and was like, "Oh, here's a tease for Resident Evil Code Veronica X remake."
Yo, that collab was nice though. That collab they did for the cybernetic Ryu and Guile, I,
Mhm.
I thought that
in
was pretty sick too.
Exoprimal, bro.
Yeah,
I want that game so bad. But is what it is.
Game
But yeah, so
Pass.
that's the one I'm looking for. If I had to pick one, and I'm not pick, I know Xbox and Starfield, the whole Bethesda Direct thing, Starfield Direct, whatever. I get it, but honestly, what I'm more hyped for is the Capcom one. 'Cause I love Capcom, man. So
Mhm.
Yeah, like I was telling Brent earlier, like when we were in there, like how Sony has Square Enix, Xbox is trying to do the same with Sega, which is why they had the advertising for Persona, which I'm sure Persona isn't be cross-platform all around.
Yeah, well, I've read articles that state that Sega is very adamant about staying on all consoles. So I don't
yeah,
know if Xbox will ever gain full exclusivity over their stuff,
I think what
but
they're going for is Game Pass.
oh
Just
yeah.
day one Game Pass. If they could get that, I feel like they'll be happy. I don't think they care too much. I mean, I'm sure they would prefer it to be on their console,
Mhm.
like the same how Final Fantasy is with PlayStation. But I think a win for them is it on Game Pass because everyone's gonna be like,
Mhm.
"Oh, it's on Game Pass," and especially with the Japanese market, and
Mhm.
like it's like, "Oh, it's there. I can pay $15 and play it, and I'm good or whatever." So I think that's good for them.
Mhm.
But I'm still hoping. Like Sega has their Persona. They have their Like a Dragon, which that looked kind of cool too, by the way.
hmm
I like the Yakuza games. But I'm still waiting for Sega to hit that stride that Capcom did. Like Capcom was
Mhm.
up here, they crashed, they made Monster Hunter Worlds, and they shot back up, and they just been going. They just been flying up there. So I'm just waiting for Sega to hit that. Just get it, baby. Just come on. You got it. You have the potential.
But yeah, is there anything that y'all are looking forward to coming out of this? Like any showcase time slot that you're just looking forward to?
I mean, the only other one that I'm gonna be watching is Xbox.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
Yeah.
A lot of eyes are on that.
Xbox. Yeah, and they've been hyping it up. Like that
Oh yeah.
people think they're either teasing Fable, and they may show gameplay for the new Fable. But if I was Xbox, not. I mean, I didn't play Fable, and I know it's a beloved franchise, and you're with a whole new generation of people now. I will be okay if it's a remaster or remake of the originals, which that can lead into that one. That way, people can get an idea of what they're getting into.
I'd be down to play a remake of Fable 2.
I mean, yeah,
I'd
Fable
be
2 was
down.
pretty dope. The Fable 2
So
was pretty sick. Like, ugh,
yeah, and like I never played it, so I think I want that for me because I know it's backwards compatible and it's on Game Pass. But
Mhm.
at some point, when like you were saying, Brent, if you didn't play back then, going back to older games with the
Mhm.
graphics and the control, it could be hard because you don't have that
Yeah.
nostalgia pushing you through it. So I just hope maybe it's something like that. But if it's just the new Fable, and that's fine too, because I mean it's like I'm guessing it's like what's it called, a reboot.
mm,
Yeah.
So
it'd be
yeah, that could be my
nice.
first one.
Okay. So, James, are you looking forward to anything else coming out?
I mean,
Or
as far as showcases go, it's really just Capcom for me. Brent may be a
James?
Resident Evil guy, so
I knew there was a
Oh
reason I was
yeah,
going
I
to make a
look
did.
forward
fan
to
fic
anything
of one of your
after.
videos.
I still want Resident Evil 1 remake, and I know they did remake it. I get it.
Yeah.
I want a remake now though. This with the RE engine remake,
Just make
okay?
it
Yeah,
happen.
that's what I'm saying too.
Like I
Honestly,
know like I know people want Code Veronica, but let's go back to the beginning.
right,
Just give me that, and then we can go to Code Veronica.
right,
I want the game that started it all, baby. Let's go, man.
right.
I'd be down
I've
for that.
I've played the 2002 remake, but and it's great and all, but to see that in RE Engine and all, that would be so awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Considering
Honestly,
that
how
would be
2
pretty
came out,
sick.
considering how
also
2 came out, yeah.
yeah. Also, RE0 could actually use a remake, so I would like to see them do that.
That game pissed me
Yeah,
off.
yeah, RE0 is rough. I forgot how
Right.
rough it
So if
is.
they have an opportunity to actually make it better.
Redeem it. Oh,
Yeah.
Man.
that game pisses me off. I'm sorry.
Well, I'd hate to end it there, guys, but I guess that's where we are. Like, it's gonna be really
Yep.
awesome. Look forward to more stuff.
Yep.
Um,
And that's Sunday, right? The Xbox.
Mhm.
Xbox
So
Showcase on Sunday.
what time does that start?
Oh
We're
goodness
about the same
gracious!
time. about the
Yeah.
same
Okay.
time as the stuff that happened today. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll try to stream it. If not, then we'll just do a reaction to it, like
Yeah, like a
afterwards.
little what our thoughts were.
Yeah.
Brent and James, thank you so much for being here.
Yeah.
Of course.
And
Thank you.
as I'm always trying to plug with it, guys, Brent, where can we find you?
You can find me on YouTube at WorkinProgress SLO. Work in Progress Slow.
Awesome.
But he's not slow. He's fast.
Now,
That's right.
James, I'm gonna promote it for you. The_critic_27 on YouTube. He does some. He's had an
Where does
awesome.
the 27 come from?
It's a long story.
Fair enough.
It does have meaning though.
That's dope.
Yeah.
He
My
has
main
a.
platform is
Go ahead.
Instagram though, but appreciate it. Thank you for having me on.
Yeah, man. Oh, yeah, man. He told us he does movie reviews and stuff like that. He also has a short film on his YouTube. I feel like it could use a little more fan service in it. Y'all go tell me what you think about it, because I'm thinking a couple of nude scenes, and that's gonna
Well,
send it off just right.
well, hey, now just put y'all's links in the Discord and we'll put them in the description.
Yep.
Make it easy.
It's gonna be in there too for you. And of course for us, we're Dude Let's Chat. We talk games, movies, all things in between. You can find us at Dude Let's Chat on social medias, everything but Facebook pretty much. And your favorite podcasting platforms, and of course right here on YouTube. And if you listen to all this, of course, and you haven't subscribed yet, you're hurting Brent's feelings because he's like our best friend. He'll fight you. I'm not trying to like throw him out there like a Pokemon, but he is pretty high level. So, like, is what is. Why don't you subscribe, hit that bell, and comment what Pokemon you would use to fight Brent. Other than that, guys, thank y'all so much. Ice, final words, parting words for the audience.
Catch y'all later.
There it is. Peace.